Hey dolls, so today I really wanted to film a Valentine's tutorial because Valentine's Day is rapidly approaching and I really wanted to do a look this year, and so the makeup that I mostly use is the Guerlain Roses quad, and this is just an amazing quad. As I told you guys in my Guerlain overview type video and the inspired spring look, I really wanted this quad, and even though it's not limited edition, I wanted to get it in time to do a Valentine's Day tutorial, so I did a little extra babysitting and reluctantly spent a bit of my birthday and Christmas money that I got, and I caved in and bought this. And so I really wanted to get a Valentine's tutorial up, and I wanted to kind of rush getting this, even though it's not limited edition, because I really, when I saw it, I just thought Valentine's Day. And so I really hope you guys like this look. Also, if you want sort of an update on the Cruel Gardenia powder, I actually got it. Dillard's pulled through, and I'm so happy that I have it. And so if you check out my blog, I will do photos, swatches, and show you or tell you guys where you can still find it, because I had a lot of trouble finding it myself, and I kind of figured out, you know, how to find it finally. And so I really hope that you guys, if you want it, I hope you can get your hands on one, and I hope my blog post will be useful. And so I hope you guys enjoy this look, and let's get started. Okay, so starting out, I've already done my foundation. This is the NARS Sheer Matte Foundation in Siberia. And this gives a really flawless complexion and leaves your skin really matte looking. And before that, I forgot to mention that I used my Smashbox Photo Finish Oil-Free Foundation Primer. And that will keep your makeup on all night or all day or whatever. I did my eyebrows with my Laura Mercier Brow Duo. This is in Deep Blonde, and it looks a little bit light, but that's, it actually works really well if you have like dark blonde hair or if you're brunette. It works perfect for my coloring. And then I used my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And this is just really great if you are going out, you want to prime your face and your eyes. So yeah, I'm going to get started on the eyeshadow. Alright, so the first color I'm going to use in the quad is the lightest color, and it is this color right here, and it's just a really light sort of frosty pink, and I'm going to take that on a MAC 239 brush, and that'll just really pack that color on. You just want to get that color on pretty well. I'm going to take a little bit off on the back of my hand. I just don't want it to be too extremely frosty, so I'm going to put this all over my lid. And you want to kind of concentrate it on this inner half. You don't want to pull it too far up. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit as well, like that. Okay, so I zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. The next color I'm going to take is the it's just right below the color I just used, and this might be blurry, I'm sorry, but it is this color right here. And it's just a nice pinky color, so I'm going to take that on a MAC 227. And you don't want to get too much of this color, but because this is a soft romantic look, but you want to just sort of softly place that on kind of the outer half of the eye. And this brush is really fluffy, so it works well for just softly fading a color onto the lid. Alright, so the next color I'm going to take is the darkest color in the quad, and it is the plum color. And it's that one right there. Sorry, that's so blurry. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy kind of angled crease brush, and this is a MAC 275. And you want to put it on the back of your hand just to evenly distribute it onto the brush, because you don't want to like put this on really heavy and have the darker powder go all over your face. So you just want to work this into the crease really softly, but you want this to be the most intense part of the look. So you can really build the color up, but just do it softly. Alright, so to just soften and blend that line we did, I'm going to take the color opposite of, it's this one right here. It's opposite of the purple, it's on the way opposite end. And it's kind of a rose color. I'm going to take that on just a fluffy crease brush. This is the 226. And you want something that'll just kind of softly blend out your crease. So I'm going to take that and just evenly distribute it on my brush, and then just take this slightly above that line we did, just to give it a softer, more blended look. Alright, so next I'm going to take Benefit Highbrow, just any kind of pinky or white eyeliner you have, just to brighten your waterline. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to kind of dot it in my waterline because I don't want to get a thick chalky line. And that just kind of brightens up the look a little bit. Okay, and with that, I am then going to take my 226 brush, my same kind of soft, fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to take the rose color that we used to blend the purple up here, and I'm going to mix that with the plum color and just kind of mix it a little bit on the back of your hand. You don't have to mix it super well, but you just want to fade this underneath. Just get that just really soft and just create kind of a soft shadow down there, just that looks almost like a natural shadow of your eye. Alright, so now I'm going to take a eyeliner to put on the top, and this is Tarte Emphasize Amazonian Clay Waterproof Eyeliner in Plum. And I'm going to take that with this brush actually came with it for free, and I think it's always, you always get a brush with it. I don't think that was like a special deal or anything, but I'm going to get that on my brush, and I'm just going to kind of work it on the back of my hand. And the reason you want to do that is because you want to evenly get the eyeliner all over the brush, because if you just get it in one area on the brush, it's just going to clump on your eye and look really dramatic and messy. So you want to make just a small line, just tracing your upper lash line. And the reason we're doing this is just to emphasize our eyelashes and give it a little bit more of a flirty look, but you don't want it to look like you're wearing eyeliner. You want it to just look just really soft and natural. And then just real quick, the last eyeshadow type step is going to be taking that same 239 that we used on the very first step and the very first kind of light pink color, and blend that a little bit on the back of your hand, because once again we don't want it to look very super chunky frosty, and you want to just create a soft highlight. Alright, so to give yourself that sort of flirty look, it's definitely essential to curl your eyelashes, and I'm using my Chanel lash curler. You could wear false eyelashes if you want, but if you're like going out to dinner or going out on a date and you're not really used to wearing false eyelashes, I would maybe steer away from that, just because that would be super embarrassing to have them fall off. So I probably would not recommend that if, you know, you're doing something romantic, because that might be kind of awkward. Okay, and then I'm going to do my Dior Lash Primer. We want our lashes to look as full as possible, just to really emphasize our eyeshadow. Alright, and then for mascara, I'm going to use Dior Show Unlimited. It's kind of the skinnier Dior Show one. And you just want to start at the base of your lashes and wiggle out. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use my Chanel Spring 2012 collection. It's the Horizon blush. And, oh my goodness, focus. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to take that on an angled brush, just a fluffy angled brush. And I'm going to focus that, kind of start like just before the apple and then fade it out. And you want it to be kind of on your cheekbone, just to give you that kind of rosy glow. Alright, so lastly, lips. I'm going to use a Laura Mercier gloss, and this is in the color Rose, which kind of goes with the rose theme. And it's really pretty rosy pink, and I wanted to keep the lips a little bit low maintenance because if you're going to dinner or something, you don't want to have to like go bring a lip brush and retouch the lipstick. It's just kind of more difficult than just reapplying lip gloss. So this would be easier to take with you, and I'm going to take the applicator and put some on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply this with a lip brush, but of course you can just apply it with the applicator. And I really like Laura Mercier's glosses because they're really kind of almost a creamy texture. They're not too sticky or anything. They're way less sticky than like a MAC gloss or something. So, and they're very pigmented as well. Alright, and with that, that is my complete look. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to check out my blog, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!